Hello, everyone,
Hi.
and welcome to this very spontaneous DMK live stream. Hope you are all well, and hopefully, we can get quite a few viewers in the stream. Like I say, it was very spontaneous, last minute. We didn't really put it out there that we were going live, but hopefully, yeah, we can get some good discussions about some breaking news that has come out in the DMK community. And if you haven't seen it, then I'm looking forward to letting you know what that breaking news is. Before we get into the stream, let's just do our usual thing of that we do love hearing from you. So make sure that if you want to get a shout out, get in the chat and put your comments and opinions because it's going to be very interactive. Don't forget, if you enjoy this stream at any time, make sure to give it a big like as it helps us as a channel and it also helps the stream get pushed out to more people. And if you haven't done so already, make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell so YouTube can let you know when we go live, especially when we do streams like this. And another way of finding out when we go live is following us on Instagram at Disney Kingdomers, where you'll see on the day that we're going live, we'll post in the stories what we're streaming, and there will also be a link that will take you straight to the stream, as well as all the other Disney content. Okay, so hello to Summer Girl, and also hello
Hello.
to Saeed. Thank you
Hi.
for joining. Right. Oh, and hello to Kevin as well. Kevin got the Kingdom Pass today, so
Oh, awesome.
hopefully that will help you in your progress. And I can see some major big surprise in one of the chests. So we look forward to hearing all about that. Let us know, Kevin. Hello to Cloudy.
Definitely.
Thank you for
Hi,
joining.
Cloudies.
Right. Okay. So yesterday we did 2 streams, and the first one was all about the November calendar, which came out yesterday because, of course, yesterday was Halloween, the last day of October. And it's nice to get those things early and not on the day because that has happened before. And
Definitely.
now that it is the 1st of November, we've got our Christmas stuff up. And I just before we went live, I saw on Instagram, I think it was, I think it was on their stories, Walt Disney Worlds, and it was like, here is Halloween. Tap to see the next story, and boom, it was Christmas. So I was like, yeah, that's just like ours with our screens. So yeah, so hopefully you enjoy that. But it's now all kind of Christmas vibes in real life. I don't know about anyone else, but still it's kind of Halloween vibes in the kingdom. Um, and we had that big news of that there's going to be a tower challenge coming in the next update. Well, there's been some new news as well regarding the calendar. Let's just get some comments before we tell you that breaking news. So, what's going on with DMK? I haven't played in a while. Just normal stuff. Just we've got a tower challenge coming up, but there's been some changes which we're gonna go through in the
Yeah.
calendar. Summer Girl unlocked Miss Bianca yesterday. Well
Oh,
done.
congrats. That's awesome.
Kevin got Splash Mountain.
Oh,
Well
amazing. I did actually
done.
read your comment. I don't know if you saw I had a minor reaction to it where I was like,
Oh,
oh, and then I was like, oh, react when you post it. That is so cool. Congratulations. I'm really jealous and pleased that you got that.
Oh yeah, no, it is. It's a good attraction to have,
Yeah.
and in the kingdom. Science says I finally unlocked Mowgli yesterday. I started the Jungle Book story, so relieved to be done with the constant leveling in Zootopia. But I have got Mowgli to level 2 already. Well
Oh wow,
done.
amazing. Well done. Funnily
Uh,
enough, I'm
oh
actually
yeah.
just leveling up my Mowgli at the moment. So
Oh,
the
okay.
same one, yeah. So I'll talk about my main storyline after we've done all
Yeah,
the
all of
calendar
this. Yeah,
the calendar stuff.
and also hello to Thomas. Thank
Hi
you for
Thomas.
joining. Right. So, okay. Well, let's get to this big news then. So, like I say, they have changed the calendar, but not very much. Let's see if you can spot the difference. There we go. There it is. There's the change. Can anyone guess what it is? I had to see if there was any other changes.
Yeah, I
Um,
did. It took me a while to kind of look through and be like, right, is it just one thing? Is it multiple things?
yeah,
Like,
well, what I did was I made sure the calendar overlaps the previous calendar so that when it did change, you would see it quite clearly.
yeah.
And I was like, yeah, they're the only changes. So yeah, we've got we've got some answers already. So Kevin says 10. Yes, of the refreshes. So
Yeah.
rather than having, so the big news was that we're having 3 of them during the Tower Challenge, and we spoke yesterday that it looks like it's every chapter that we're getting them. And for some reason, they must have made a mistake when releasing the calendar that we're meant to be getting 10 refresh tokens every chapter.
Yeah. So yeah, 10 refresh tokens per chapter, which I mean, that is a major difference from previous tower challenges. I know the difference between 3 and 10 is still big, but from a previous tower challenge where you just got some right at the beginning there and nothing else.
And that's it. Yeah.
Um, but what this means for a tower challenge, we
Yeah.
can just
Yeah.
speculate. I can see Saeed's comment there to say, thought DMK said update 64 was the double main storyline stuff. So yeah, that was what they said. So we're kind of wondering, are they going to do a main storyline linked in with a tower challenge somehow?
Yeah, no, I have no clue. Summer Girl asks, is it the happiness? No, it's not. It's the refresh tokens. Thomas says, I've been working on the event. I have to get Sarah to level 5. Good luck with that. It does take a little time. And also Said said that 10 refresh tokens will be very helpful. They will. And just really quickly, Kevin's update on Winifred. Oh, doing
Wow,
really
really
well there.
good.
So right. To do with the calendar. So Sarah sent me this and I got a bit confused at the start and then actually realized what she had said because I misread it. Was that they took down the old calendar and put this one up. And I read from a source that I have that I believe this is Discord because Tasha wasn't in the preview. It was only Javon. That she has said that they're changing the way they do the Tower Challenge. I don't know what it is, and that is the first, not the first time. It's not the first time that they have changed the way that they do a Tower
Yeah.
Challenge. So it has happened before. I'm not 100% sure yet on what that change is, and maybe this
No.
is why we are getting more refresh tokens, and especially every chapter rather than, as Sarah said, just 3 at the beginning of the challenge. So so yeah, so would love to hear what everyone else thinks about that. Yes, Kevin, still no legendary chest. When I thought that's what they had done, added some stuff.
Yeah.
Um,
Now,
to
yeah,
it.
it'll be interesting to see if like legendary chests are a part of the
Yeah,
changes at all or anything, because I'd be quite surprised for us to not get one at all. However, it has happened before where we just haven't had one at all in a calendar. So
yeah.
who
That
knows?
that was the first one, wasn't it? The first season pass when it started because there was
Maybe, yeah.
big thing. like discussion about it then. So Saeed says that's a good idea, Sarah. Perhaps they could do Car or Mr. Smee or Cinderella's Mice.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Is it going to be like an add-on to the main
Yeah.
storyline, but it's through a tower challenge?
Phoenix has just reached level 40 on
Oh,
this season
congrats.
pass so far. Well
Very
done.
good.
Gustavo says, oh, got all the broomsticks and halfway on the ears hats for Winifred. Well
That's
done.
very cool. Well done.
Summer Girl says, congrats to you, Sarah, on unlocking Patcher and and you're gonna get Kronk.
Yeah, I'll talk about that after we've spoken about this
Yeah.
actually, because I've got quite a lot to say. So yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm looking forward to that. Thomas says, I think the double main storyline could be more Rescuers and possibly more Zootopia, as the new show is coming out in November of this year.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. So that is
The
kind
other
of the
thing I was
yeah,
thinking is because obviously I think Tabitha said on yesterday's stream that one of the chests that was on that email was the Little Mermaid, and obviously the Little Mermaid film is going to be released soon, so I don't know if that would maybe tie in with kind of
yeah.
anything like that, or they might be trying to promote it a bit. I'm not sure, clutching at straws a little bit here.
Yeah, no, I'm not 100% sure on what they're going to do, but it's
No.
quite interesting to see that we're getting, like, not getting, but seeing the change of the Tower Challenge and what they have done to then reflect this.
Yeah.
My opinion, which I did say to you, Sarah, off stream, was that I think they have taken out the featured character, because the featured character wasn't always in the Tower Challenge, from what I remember.
Hmm.
Hopefully, that those long-time players of DMK will let me know if I'm correct there. That was a new thing added, and there was something before where there was a featured collection rather than a featured
Yeah, I
character.
think I remember a featured collection actually.
And as I said, that usually for the both of us, we don't have that featured character for
Yeah.
that chapter. Sometimes I do, but I'm sure most people don't usually have the featured character. So I don't know if that's not wasted, but it is, because then you can't get that full team bonus.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah,
they're gonna
I'm really hopeful that they've done something to make it a bit easier for people because well, I know like us definitely, and I think all of you guys as well, always the feedback is when they ask for feedback, the tower challenge is really hard, like we can't complete it, blah blah blah. So maybe they have listened to what people have said about it being so difficult, and
yeah,
they've done some bits to make it easier. But on the other hand, it could be the other way around, and they could have made it a bit harder to try and get people to spend some money and buy
yeah.
gems and things like that. Like it really could go either way there. So
Because we're always saying about how the character or the main character is too expensive.
yeah.
So yeah, it'll be intriguing to see what they have done, and we'll have to play it to kind of see if it is easier or harder. But I know
Yeah,
that
I
we
mean
will be finding out more information soon.
they're gonna do the update stream at some point. So hopefully that'll tell us quite a
Mm.
bit more that we need to know about what's going on and things.
And maybe that's why they're doing an event walkthrough, because they have changed it
Yeah, yeah.
rather than just their usual of this is how you do a tower challenge and that. So
Yeah, I
it'll be
would have
quite
thought so.
so it'll be quite interesting also, because of us doing our event walkthrough. We'll be learning new things, and we might have to do a new one.
Yeah.
So but yeah, so hopefully it hasn't changed too much, because that would be a bit like not what's the word, distracting, of like, oh god, like I don't know what to do kind of thing,
Mhm.
when you're so used to doing it usually. Now Saeed says that the Little Mermaid's anniversary date is the 17th of November, when the Tower Challenge starts. So
Interesting.
perhaps that's why that like they might be doing a Little Mermaid um Tower Challenge, like, or
Mhm.
have the Little Mermaid part of it.
Yep.
Um, so also, yeah, perhaps they are promoting it on its anniversary.
Yeah.
We need more Pirates of the Caribbean characters.
Yeah, that would definitely be cool. There is a lot that they could add with that series, especially like in the parks as well as the films. Like there's so much they could do
Mm.
there. So I agree.
Thomas says maybe it's a Little Mermaid Tower Challenge. We will get either one of Ariel's sister. I'm not sure about her sisters because they're not really that
Yeah.
main to the story. Like at the beginning, of course, like the song and that, but they're not really featured
Mm.
any part of the rest of the film. But yeah, Flotsam and Jetsam, I can understand that one. And Saeed has added also perhaps Chef
Yeah.
Louis or
There was a few
Louis.
characters I would say. I think Max the dog would be cool
Yeah,
to have. Also maybe Melody, who is Ariel's daughter from Little Mermaid 2. She would be a nice addition. So yeah.
yeah, no, definitely. But I'm it was Alice in Wonderland, The Lion King, and The Little Mermaid, wasn't it? Those
Yeah.
collections that were in
But
that email. So
it's Alice in Wonderland that's confusing me the
yeah,
most
because
because
it's at the moment, isn't it?
yeah, it's there at the moment. I don't know why they'd be doing it again. Like that's the only bit where I'm really not sure on that. So we shall
Yeah, I
see.
don't know. I'm just trying to think like quickly, but no, I can't think of anything. If they add more pirates, I hope for the mermaid from the fourth movie.
Yeah. I think
I can't
there's
really.
Angelica, maybe from the fourth movie. I think that's her name. The one that is
Okay.
played by Penelope Cruz. I could see her maybe going in.
Okay. Okay.
Um, yeah, there are so many characters I think that they could add. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's basically the breaking news from DMK today. Hopefully, we don't have any more. Just so like coming up soon. Hopefully, they give a bit of a break before breaking some more news. But as we said yesterday, we do believe next week is when they're going to be doing the event walkthrough. So I'd imagine next week is when they're going to start promoting the new update.
Yeah, I will be I can't see it being this week because of the fact that it's too soon now. I think if it was going to be this week, it would have been promoted by now. So, yeah, I think it is going to definitely be next Friday, not this Friday.
Yeah, no, definitely. Okay, well, I've got my kingdom up, and it's come up that the parade float has come back. So I'm just going to go back to this one
Oh,
and do that ad. Sorry.
that's okay. Well, let me talk about my main storyline progress.
Okay, yeah,
So,
I'm
for
listening.
those of you that saw the stream yesterday, you will know that I finished the Pocahontas storyline. Woohoo!
Woo!
I'm very, very pleased to have that finished. So that means that I am now on Emperor's New Groove. So this morning I went on my game and got to start welcoming Pasha, which was really good. So far, I've got 15 out of 20 maps, which is the common token.
That's
Um,
good.
well, they've been very easy to collect. So I've got um,
Okay,
Drazilla, who goes out for 1 hour.
yeah,
And then also Mowgli goes for 1 hour. And then I used my 500 gems to get Kronk.
Oh, you did? Okay, yeah.
I did. So he also will drop maps when you send him out for his 4-hour quest. So he collects for like every token, all of his own tokens and all of Patch's tokens as well. So there are actually 5 token options, but I seem to get the map drop every time because it's the common token. So that's fine. I'm just, yeah. And then I've got the poncho. So I already have 2.
Okay.
It's great. So I've got Dumbo and then 2 of the ducks, the blue one and the red one. I can't remember which ones they are.
Yeah, that's fine.
That drop for that. I have no other options, unfortunately. So that's that. And then Patcher Ears Hats. So he again 4 hours, and then I've got Rapunzel and Flynn Rider for 6 hours, Pocahontas for 8 hours, and Timothy Mouse for 8 hours as well. And then the other thing that I did was I got the parade float. So the parade float does Patch's Ears Hats. I haven't had a drop yet, but I think I've only sent it out once, so that's okay. And then yes, so Kronk, his ears hats I think might be a little bit difficult for a drop. So we've got Cinderella and Fairy Godmother that can go out for them, but they're obviously in the event at the moment, so I'm not using them. And then I had to level up Shere Khan to a level 8, which I did today. Oh my god, it was nearly 200,000 magic. It was like 192. Oh, that was a lot. And then Mowgli needed to be level 9. So I had all the tokens, I just hadn't leveled either of them up. So Mowgli is on now because that's obviously 16 hours. So that should be done in the morning when I wake up. And then they will be able to collect Kronk ears hats, and hopefully I can start leveling him up as well, which will be really good.
Yeah, sounds like you're doing really
I've done
well.
loads.
Yeah, no, and no, it's really exciting to hear, because especially your excitement because it's one of your favorite films.
Yeah.
And just to be done of Pocahontas, which is one of my favorites, but yeah, it's just nice to see your excitement as well going through this part of the storyline.
Definitely.
I've just been reading some of the comments whilst you were talking. So Saeed says, whenever they open up new land in Adventureland, I think Atlantis will be perfect for the main storyline with themes of adventure and exploration. Yeah, that's
I agree. And I think
idea.
a lot of players would actually want to see Atlantis in the kingdom as well. Like, I would love that. So yeah, that would be very cool.
And also Atlantis, even though it's not named Atlantis, I would imagine because of copyright things or whatever, but it is in Dreamlight Valley.
Oh, cool.
So because they're both being Gameloft, I could kind of see it coming in.
Yep.
So that was just an idea that I just thought of reading that. Kevin just got another broomstick.
Oh, wow.
So he's got one more set. Well done.
Really cool.
Summer Girl has given up on collecting for Winifred.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I don't really blame you. I don't think I'm going to get her. We'll talk about that in a minute.
Yeah. So Thomas, I've got Maid Marian maxing out to a level 10. Well done.
Oh, congrats.
And hello to Den Macho. And
Hi,
they
Dan.
say congrats to you, Sarah, on completing Pocahontas.
Thanks.
And also, so I did put the Pocahontas storyline sounds really time consuming and long. The irony of Miko being my favorite Disney character ever, and just so happens to apparently be one of the hardest to get into the kingdom.
Yeah, it does take a long time, but I did read that DMK, I read this on Discord, DMK are very aware that the drops for epic and legendary tokens are bad, and they're working on fixing it in January, which might tie into about the time that you will get there with you being at Jungle Book at the moment.
Yeah.
So hopefully you'll like get to there and they will sort this drop rate out as well, and then you might have a bit of a better time than me.
And especially with Peter Pan and that.
Yeah.
Because that's before all of that as well, and those are just long. So yeah, so hopefully they can sort it out so you don't have to be forever collecting for all those characters.
Yeah.
Right. Do you want to talk about the Hocus Pocus
Yeah.
whilst I get these characters back?
Sure.
And then
Oh,
I'll do
oh
mine.
no, I just got an ad.
Oh,
One
you just got an
second.
I got, not that I'm doing the gold trophy, but another one because I was a bit behind.
So, Winifred, obviously, I've been collecting all day, and I have to say, I've not had as much of a good day today as I did yesterday in terms of drops, which is a bit strange. So, I've got 8 broomsticks now, but still only 5 ears hats. I think I've had 1 drop from yesterday, and that's
Okay.
it. That's all I've got. So, yeah, nothing. It just hasn't really improved much for me at all. I've got nearly 13,000 event currency as well, so I'm not even at the 15,000 mark yet. So yeah, and there's not that much longer. We just got just under 3 days left now before the event ends. So
Oh,
yeah, I was hoping my progress today was going to be better than it actually has been, which is a real shame.
yeah. Like I do understand, like Summer Girl
Mm.
giving up on collecting for her because there is only a certain point that you can get to where it's like, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
So before we went live, I was looking at my progress and could I do it or not? Well, I've got belief. I've got belief that I
Mhm.
could do it. I could, because I've had quite a good day, an evening of drops.
That's good.
And as you can see in the top middle of the screen, I've got just over 14,000. The event currency, I think, is the one that's going to let me down.
I think you'll be okay. You've only got to get 1,000 more by the end.
Yeah,
I
I
think
don't
you'll be
know.
fine. I think you'll
We'll,
be
we'll,
fine.
well, we'll see. We'll see.
Mm.
But let's get her up and see how well I'm doing. So I've got 2 broomsticks left to get, and I've got 4 ears hats to get. Now,
Oh,
yesterday
that's
I was doing
good.
awful on the ears hats, wasn't I? Absolutely awful. I had
Yeah,
like 2 or something, and then suddenly I just got a load. So
that's really good.
hopefully
Yeah,
they don't drought out now that I've had a load. Um,
yeah,
I was thinking if I had to, I don't mind spending a few gems, not loads, but a
yeah.
few to get her. If I had like
So
one,
how many gems would it cost you at the moment?
so at the moment, 265. I would
Yeah,
definitely not be spending that. Um, but if I had all the broomsticks, one ears hat left to get or something, and
I
I
think
had
from memory, the 1 ears hat for legendary is about 60 gems.
okay, so that's
Yeah,
that's a legendary chest, and you're guaranteed a character.
yeah, yeah,
So we'll see. We'll see. I'm not
yeah.
100% sure if I'm gonna do that. Let's just hope that I do get the tokens before I start saying, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna get it," because I'm not. But I've got that belief. I've got the belief.
Mhm.
So Thomas says, I definitely don't think I'm going to get Winifred. So I'll probably just focus on my main storyline and maxing out my other characters out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good
good
idea.
idea. Especially with the tower challenge coming up, we're going to be needing to level up characters, which I need to do.
Me
Side
too.
says definitely. I hope they sort something out with the drop rate.
Yeah.
Um, I feel like next update will be DuckTales and Zootopia. It's going to be ×2 permanent content, and DuckTales was hinted in DMK's last stream. If you look closely, you can see the launch pads plane flying at the end.
You definitely can. Yeah.
You can, but I think there's so many different things that that could have been. It's
If you watch the DuckTales series,
yeah,
you can quite clearly see that it is that
okay.
helicopter. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just thinking like there are other things like that have been bantered around
Mm,
that it could have been. So yeah, I don't know. There have been other hints for DuckTales. So it could be DuckTales and A Bug's Life with the bug spray and that.
maybe.
So yeah, I don't know. Summer Girl says, I'm giving up. I haven't had a single drop for her.
Oh
Oh
no.
no. Kevin says, ear hat drops are so but happy when I see one.
I
Yeah,
think slow. Ear hat
yeah,
drops are
slow.
slow.
Yeah. I'm definitely happy when I see one, especially
Yeah,
when it was
I'm a bit
awful.
disappointed with my progress today, considering yesterday was so good.
Mm,
But what I think I'll probably do is wait until I get to the end, and I've got quite a few time skip tokens and things I can use to try and get some drops and things. So I'll just see what happens.
yeah. And that's another point. We can use them instead of using gems. Like
Yeah,
as a kind of last resort kind of thing of the,
yeah.
oh yeah, I'll just use them to send the 2 hour ones out
Mm-hmm.
rather than a 12-hour one.
Yep.
And yeah, just see if that works. And if it doesn't, then if you do really want then you can use gems if you're at a point. Den Matcher says, I also used my gems for the spooky chest and got one character, which was Phineas. Well done. Yeah, because the amount of concession stands you could have got is
Yeah,
ridiculous.
yeah. At least you got one character. It's a shame
Mm,
the rest were concessions, but at least you got one.
yeah. Oh, hello to David Bush.
Hi, David.
I need 7 more Winifred ears
Yeah,
hats.
that's the same as me. I need 7 as well.
Um, I'm not getting Winnie at all. I'm way behind. Oh no.
Well, I'm
Um,
hoping that these characters will become available again in a chest or something one day, hopefully. So, or in a Cascading
yeah.
Critters or something.
I've just seen Kevin put here new striking gold event started today, and you're number 2 on your
Oh,
leaderboard.
well done. That's
I was
great.
quite shocked with how low the thing was, and then I remembered, oh yeah, we just started it. I was like, oh, like the top person's got 11, and
Oh, the
I've
top
got
person on mine has
6.
got 23. That's so annoying because I have 13. I would be the top of your leaderboard if I was on yours.
Yeah, so it all depends, doesn't it? Because, well,
Yeah.
oh, I don't know, because I was going to say it depends when you opened it, and because I opened mine late, and I
Yeah,
was
I
like,
did. I
oh,
probably did open mine quite early, to be fair. So,
and usually you get harder leaderboards if you open it straight away. I didn't
mm,
open it late because of that. It was because of work. But yeah, that sometimes helps leaving it for a little bit before
yeah.
the game. Um, if I had to do it again, I would say no. If you want to use your gems on Spooky Chest, think before you get it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. No,
Yeah.
it's not. It's not
I've
worth
not heard
it.
anything positive about a spooky chest at all. So,
It's
yeah.
really sad hearing loads of people thinking they're not going to get Winnie.
Mm,
Besides, but I'm definitely not getting Winnie. I'm still on a quest for Sarah to level her up to a level 5. Then the next 2 quests are
5,
12-hour
12
ones.
hours. Yeah.
So you'd have to use time skip tokens or gems to speed them up. I don't
Yeah.
mind. I got Sarah and the house attraction, so I'm okay with it. Yeah, I would be as well.
Yeah.
Um, I ain't bothered about it because I never got a gold trophy. Same, I'm never bothered by it either.
Well, funnily enough, I think I've spoken about this quite a few times. I have a
Yeah,
gold trophy, but I have no idea how or why I have it because I have never become first in a leaderboard. I have a feeling that there was an error or something once, and they gave them out for free, and that's how I got one. It genuinely must be, because there's no way I ever actually came first and got one. So
right. So a comment here from Demacho. By the way, what does it feel like having your name in the game, Sarah?
awesome. I love it. It's so good. I'm
I
really
was
glad that she was the first character as well, so that everyone's got her. So I'm in everyone's game.
yeah, true. Said says, I was about to purchase a spooky chest today, but I'm glad I decided not to. I've heard lots of people on here and Reddit say it wasn't really worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not. Okay, well, do we want to do anything else, or should we leave the rest for the weekend?
I don't think I have anything else. I can give you a very quick season
No.
pass update, which is
Yeah.
I'm actually also on tier 40 now, which I'm quite pleased
Wow,
about.
well done.
I don't really know how. I got the concession stand today. Unfortunately, I just got the churro one.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't get anything good, which was a bit disappointing, because there's some good ones in at the moment that I haven't got. But of course, I get a rubbishy food one, so never mind. Can use it for my elixirs, and that'll be that.
Yeah, no,
What's
definitely.
really exciting, actually, once you get to tier 40 past the spaghetti stand, the next one is tier 50, which is where you get the Nightmare Before Christmas
Mm,
chests. I'm like, oh, good, a chest. Like, there's something to work towards and get excited about. So
definitely. Summer Girl asked, did you come fifth, Sarah? That's how you got the trophy.
maybe I did. Maybe I did come fifth. I would be quite surprised. So the trophy that I've got is a Big Hero 6 trophy, which was an event that was out when I was a very new player to the game. And to be honest, I don't really remember, but it's cool. I've got it. So yeah.
You can brag. Quick one from me. I'm on 38, nearly at 39, so I've got
Very
those
nearly, yeah.
five gems. It's because of my weeklies. They're the most silliest ones. So I will be able to do this one. And yeah, hopefully I can catch up with Sarah. But yeah, that's about it. I've got more characters coming back. I'll do that off stream. Summer Girl is on tier 30. Yes, I would like to know a fun fact about the DMK
Yeah.
trophies, Macho. Let us know about that. We now need a character called James in the game to be able to have both James and Sarah in our kingdom.
Oh,
I
yeah,
guess
that'd be so fun.
I guess Captain Hook counts because his first name is James. You never know. James and the Giant Peach. That was a Disney film. I can't think of any other characters that are Disney that are called
No.
James.
Look it up.
Kevin says almost tier 42. And the 50 gems coming soon because of the Kingdom Pass.
Tiana's father is called James.
Oh, yes, true. I remember that now. Phoenix says, be good if they would let us put stuff on the grass. We could put benches and that to save our space.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I actually do agree with that. And I saw a comment, I think maybe from James and Kevin,
Right.
um, on a stream that I wasn't on, about
Oh,
placing attractions in the water. And I thought, oh,
oh yeah.
actually, that could be quite cool. For example, Finding Nemo submarine voyage would be a good one to have on the
Mm,
water. Oh yeah, once at that, I
Fantastic.
actually read that and thought, oh yeah, that's cool.
Mhm. I'm currently on tier 32 at the season pass. I definitely need to get more weeklies finished.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it does
try.
help.
Right, here's our fun fact. So, the first two DMK trophies were never available to get, but they were in the game's files. They are the Lion King and the Beauty and the Beast ones, also known as the Rose Trophies.
Interesting. So they added it afterwards.
Oh, yep, Steamboat Willie 2 could be on the water.
Yes.
Um,
Also, back to the Jameses, we do actually have a
mhm.
James already, which is James P. Sullivan, aka
Oh,
Sully from Monsters
yeah.
Inc. So we do
Oh,
actually
yeah.
have a James, and yes, of course, Captain James Hook as well there. There's a few others that have come up when you look it up, which is James and Giant
Okay.
Peach, like you said. King James is a character in Pocahontas, and there's James Norrington in Pirates of the Caribbean, but he's a bit of a baddie, so we won't really talk about him.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, kind of finishing it off. Do you think they'll add a Cars Land once they're done with Adventureland, kind of like an add-on like land, like they did with Star Wars Land? Right. So I like the idea because I wouldn't really like to see cars going around the kingdom if they were able to stay in their own land. It's kind of, you could do the same with Star Wars Land as well, but yeah, as we've said before, because that has been asked in a previous stream, that they have the cars area at Disney's California Adventure, so it's not like it's something new. It is something in the Disney parks. So yeah, like, I'm not saying it's a favorite film of mine. Like, it's an all right film, or film series, because there's 3 of them, isn't there?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be raving for cars into the kingdom, but I can understand why people want it, and I know that people do rave over having it into the kingdom. What do you think, Sarah?
Yeah, no, I actually think I would like to see it, even if it's not so much of having the cars in the game, but having a Cars Land.
Hmm.
And it would be very cool to sort of tie in with Christmas and Halloween as well, because of what they do in the parks. Like, I'd like to see a bit more of that in the kingdom as well. So yeah, no, I would definitely like to see Cars Land.
Right, yeah. Jolly Roger. Also, Kevin says if you go to
Oh yeah, on the
DMK
water.
fandom
Yeah, there's
and
loads that
do,
could go on there.
oh, you'll see it in there. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why I kind of find it annoying seeing Star Wars characters wandering around my fantasy land when I've already put all my Star Wars stuff in the section of Star Wars land, I would imagine that is.
Yeah.
I find it so weird seeing the evil queen casting her potions in my kingdom in Star Wars land. Yeah, no, it is. It's a bit weird.
They just sort of
Seeing,
go all over the place, don't they?
mm.
So
And I feel like cars should have their own land, which is would be, yeah, since they're kind of big. That was the
yeah.
one thing that I was thinking about, why it should have its own land. Is there a Skull Rock attraction for Peter Pan? No, there
No,
isn't. So that
there
may be
isn't.
something could be added.
There is
Maybe they could use
a
the cruise. Yep.
Pirates of the Caribbean ride with a big skull on it, though, isn't there? So quite,
Is there?
yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have to look now.
Oh,
Da. What, that one?
yeah.
The Toga.
It's called Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, the Pirates of the Caribbean one. Sorry, I thought you meant the
Oh, the
tavern.
Tortuga Tavern.
Yeah,
No,
I was like,
no, I
yeah,
don't
no.
like that Tortuga Tavern attraction. I think it's a bit ugly.
Well, yeah. Um, right. Okay. Well, I think that is it. I want to kind of leave it on a high, and we will be doing a progress
On a high
stream.
of me saying things are ugly.
Yeah. No, I meant in the sense of that we've had loads of good interaction and comments and that, which has been
Yes,
great.
yeah.
And like I said, I don't want it to go on too long, because we did do yesterday, and we will do a progress stream at the weekend as well. But there is another quick look at the new revised November calendar, which you'll be able to see in your game as well now. And yeah, okay, right. So thank you everyone for your interaction. If you have enjoyed this stream, make sure to give it a big like, as it helps us as a channel, and it also helps the stream get pushed out to more people. If you haven't done so already, make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell so YouTube can let you know when we go live. Another way of finding that out is following us on Instagram at Disney Kingdom, as we'll see on the day that we're going live. We'll post in our stories what we're streaming, and there'll also be a link that will take you straight to the stream, as well as all the other Disney content that we have on there. Now, like I say, we're going to be having a progress stream at the weekend, and we're also going to be finishing off our Disney decades, finishing on a high on that one as well in the 90s. This will be our information stream, and then 2 weeks after, we'll be doing the quiz that will be focusing on the information in this stream.
Yeah.
So if you're looking forward, if you're interested in that, then make sure to join us for that. We need Enchanted before the new film comes out.
Yeah, I can't see us getting it before the new film comes out, because I believe that's the 18th of November.
Okay.
I think Disney Plus posted it on their Instagram today, actually, saying that it's going straight live to Disney Plus on that day, which is really cool. I think I'm going to have to watch the first one again, because I haven't seen it for a long time before that one comes out as well. So yeah, looking forward to that.
Definitely. And thank you, Said, saying great
Oh,
stream.
thank you.
And yeah, see you next time, and everyone else. Okay, well, that is it. Thank you, everyone, for watching, and we will see you soon. Okay, then.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.